The Eagles arrived at Ford Field, awaiting a Lions team that had yet to win a game. The Eagles were fully aware of just how dangerous the Lions could be. On this Halloween, they were ready for all of the tricks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Merrill Reese and Mike Quick with you as the two-win Eagles meet the winless Lions at Ford Field in Detroit.
No treats were dished out early, as both offenses stalled in neutral out of the gate. The Eagles turned the corner literally, thanks to a little sweat equity.
He steps up, he starts to run, and he is sacked by Sweat. Sweat pulls him down from behind. That is a big play for Josh Sweat.
As the defense tamed the Lions, the offense revved up with an injection of speed and power.
On first down, he goes with a flanker around to Jalen Reagor, who picks up 11 yards. Hurts, fakes, and goes on another end around. And again it is Reagor, and again it is a first down, and this time he picks up 13 yards. Hurts, fakes, back, steps up, looking, fires, complete, inside the 5 to Quez Watkins. And that was a beautifully thrown pass. Third and goal. Give Boston Scott touchdown. This is good football.
And it just got better as the defense attacked from every angle to get the ball back to the offense.
It is 2nd and 9. Goff fires out in the flat to Swift, and he's thrown for a 2-yard loss. T.J. Edwards came up and made the stop. Back goes Goff. He's rolling. He's being chased, and he's being sacked. And again, it is Josh Sweat.
And he's wiping the sweat from his brow.
Under center is Hurts. He gives off to Boston Scott. Head of steam, and he picks up 8 yards. Handoff inside to Jordan Howard in the game for the first time, and he picks up about 14 yards.
Yeah, and look at him move bodies.
The Eagles tacked on a field goal to make it 10-0 early in the second quarter. The early lead allowed the defense to hunt.
Goff in the gun, hands the football off inside, and there is absolutely nothing there as the handoff went to Jamar Jefferson. Goff being chased, Goff being sacked, they got him again. And this time it is Derek Barnett.
The offense pulled a trick out of its bag to keep the Lions off balance.
Hurts this time pitches out to Gainwell, who slings it back to Hurts, catches it one-handed, and fires and completes it to Dallas Goedert. Caught by Dallas Goedert, and it's a different version of a flea flicker. Hurts is back. Here comes the rush. Hurts steps up, gets away from one man. He is carrying the football. He fakes, he runs, he slithers down the sideline and goes down with another big pickup of 14 yards on first down. Hurts gives it off inside, running up the middle, in for the touchdown, Jordan Howard.
Wow, that's moving the pile.
The Lions' attempt at a rally was stonewalled by a rookie.
Goff takes the snap. He's being chased. He's being sacked. They got him again. And Milton Williams this time with the sack.
Milton Williams getting his first NFL sack.
Yeah, he's got it.
The Eagles led 17-0 at halftime. They had no intention of letting the Lions claw their way back into the game as the offense fired on all cylinders.
Eagles have a 3rd down and 12 from inside their 10-yard line. Hurts in the gun, takes a high snap. He backs up. He's being rushed. He moves. He runs. He dives. He has a first down up at the 30. Hurts under center. Fakes to Howard. He's back. He has time. He fires. Complete first down. He goes to Goddard in midfield. Hurts gives Boston Scott. Pushes, shoves into the end zone. Boston Scott.
The Eagles were far from finished. The defense tallied 6 sacks in all, while the offense scored on every possession in the second half, gashing Detroit for 236 yards on the ground. A former Lion helped put the exclamation point on the most dominant performance of the year.
Back goes Goff. Fires a widely pass. It's caught by DeAndre Smith. He fumbles it. It's picked up, and running in for the touchdown is Darius Slay if it stands.
And Darius Slay going back to Detroit was something to celebrate.
Oh, does he?
Guys, that doesn't happen very often in the league, this league, right? Where you physically just dominate somebody. That's what we talked about right at the beginning, right? Going out there and playing football. Because when you play football, it's about dominating somebody physically. And we did that both up front on offense, ran the ball on 236 yards. Up front on defense, 6 sacks, a number of hurries. They ran for 50 yards. Great job. Hey, that's round 8. That's round 8. And sometimes in this sport, as we all know, all it takes is a big time round to get going, right? Sometimes that's all it takes. This week's practice was so sharp. This week's practice had so much intensity. This week's walkthrough and meetings had so much detail. That's the formula. Enjoy this one tonight, right? Round 9 starts tomorrow, all right?
Hey, the Golds, it's hard to win every week. Great team win. Offense and defense both showed up. We put it together here and there. Let's keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Keep that roots going, baby! Roots go 3! 1, 2, 3, roots!